the first question I have is for you, Steeler. What did it mean to you for Aiden for you to have that Instagram post trying to get you and your family tickets for the Steelers versus Chiefs game?
It meant the world to me, just because, to feel the love of the community around us and the support, it was just amazing. I know my dad would have loved the opportunity to go to this game. He would have loved it, and that's why it meant so much to me, because it was such it was just to honor what my dad loved to do, and it was to watch the Steelers play.
Mm-hmm. And then my second question I have is, how did you feel once Benny Snell Jr. reached out to you and got your family tickets for the game?
I was in awe. I was like, no way, Benny Snell just reached out to me and got my family tickets for the playoff game, because, I actually watched him in college growing up a couple of years ago. And, he was a fantastic running back in college. And, just for him to reach out, it just shows that there's good people left in the world. And he seems to be like a fantastic guy, and clearly a great role model to, everyone around. I can't say enough about Benny Snell. He just seems like he just seems like he's an amazing dude.
And then what was your all's reaction once y'all were informed that Benny Snell that got your son tickets? Holli and Shawna.
We were just amazed. At first I was like, oh, that's sweet that Aiden's trying to do that. But once I saw that was going to be a reality, it was just shocking. It was overwhelming when you saw how many people shared that post. So you felt the love of all the people sharing it, and then the love of and the consideration of Benny Snell for doing something like that. And it's amazing. I mean, it's a hard time, but it's so nice that we're able to do something like this in his memory, because this is something he would already be packed, ready in the car, ready for the trip. I mean, he would have loved this. So it's really neat.
Yeah, my first reaction was, no way. I couldn't believe that this had actually happened. When I went to bed, I saw the post, and when I woke up, it was like, you're going, here you are. It was amazing, and I so appreciate Benny Snell for doing this for us.
All right, my next question is for Shawna. I know you and your late husband Rusty named your son Steeler. Could you get more in depth about that?
So when I met Rusty and we dated, very clear from the start that he was a giant Steelers fan. We went to games when we could. He decorated our entire house in Steelers. We have an entire basement full of Steelers memorabilia. And so after we had our daughter and we found out we were going to have a son, we were just kind of spitballing some names. And I don't know, I just said, how about Steeler? And he was like, oh my gosh, that would be so great. Would you do that? And I was like, I would. And now that he's here, there's not a better name for Steeler. He is everything a Pittsburgh Steeler is. So it's just like the perfect name for him. And we got some funny looks at first, but everybody just is like, yeah, that guy's named Steeler, and it's perfect for him. So we just kind of sat down one night and decided that's what we're going to do. It's weird probably, but it's who we are. So that's what we decided.
I love that, and I love that story. So my next question is for all of y'all is, what do you think going to this game on Saturday will mean for you?
I'll go first.
It's going to be emotional. I'm excited. Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You already started. My bad.
I'm sorry. It's going to be emotional. We're still kind of in shock of the whole situation anyway. And going out there, just Steelers Nation is powerful. So there are going to be a lot of Steelers fans there. And anytime we've ever gone to a game or even on a vacation, you will see a Steelers fan everywhere you go. So I feel like that we're going to have just a lot of support there, just in likeness that we're all rooting for the Steelers. And it's just going to be emotional. Game time is going to be something, because that is something Rusty loved so much. So just being near him is what it's going to feel like, really.
Yeah, I think it's going to be emotional for sure. And I think that some point during the game, I'm just going to look up and just, appreciate just everything that, my friend Aiden has done for me, and Benny Snell. I'm just going to look around, and it's just going to be surreal. I'm so excited for the opportunity. It's amazing.
All right.
It's definitely going to bring back a lot of memories for us as a family because we used to go a lot as a family. We had season tickets. And so it's going to be special for sure.
All right. And I'm glad y'all will find it special. I know y'all will. So when are y'all expecting to go to Kansas City though?
Good answer. Keely.
We're
We're gonna fly out. Yeah.
Yeah. So tonight after the game, the basketball team has a game at 7:30. We're just gonna go ahead and drive to Columbus after that, and stay with the family friend. And then the next morning, we're gonna fly to Kansas City, and stay there, and then watch the Steelers beat the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. And then also I saw on Aiden's Instagram post about how the high school helped y'all with donation. Maybe y'all can explain what happened there.
Mom, you can answer that one.
Okay. So the Buddy League basketball team, Steeler played basketball growing up, and then Rusty coached, and they raised money or donated money and bought our airline tickets. And then the student council, they raised money. People in the community have donated money for us for our hotel and just for some spending money. And the support has been unbelievable. It's just people have just given us money for this trip, and it's really something.
All right. That's all I had. Do y'all have anything else y'all would like to add?
I just want to say that, this guy we're talking about, Rusty, he was just an amazing man, not just a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but it's no coincidence that he loved the Steelers because the toughness and the hardworking ethic and everything that you think of when you think of Pittsburgh Steelers, that is who Rusty was and who Steeler is and who Holli is. And it's really neat. So I just wanted to say he was an awesome man. So.
All right. I appreciate you all telling the story this morning. I'll make sure to start working on this, and you all have a great rest of your day. And thank you all again for taking your time out.
Thank you so much.